Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited today to go over just an overview of how I use ClickUp to manage web design projects and also do a sneak peek about how I use it. And then if you happen to be like a potential client, this will give you an idea of how we work inside of ClickUp. And if you happen to be a fellow creative, this should hopefully give you an idea of how you can set up your own project space for your clients. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm Karen and I run The Make Creative, which is a high-end e-commerce, web design, and branding experience studio for lifestyle and luxury brands who are looking to increase sales conversions with their online stores. And so I offer a signature experience that goes over strategy, branding, and web design and development for my clients. And so I'm going to show you one of the templates that I have for that experience, just so that you can get an idea. For ClickUp, I actually use the business plan instead of the free plan. I like some of the additional features that I get with the business plan. And plus, I've been with ClickUp for about 3 years now. And I started with them as they were a beta and then evolved. One of the project management systems that I was using before ClickUp was Asana. And I decided I wanted to switch because I wanted the additional features that ClickUp offered. And so ever since, this is what I've been using. I use it for clients, and I also use it to manage my own business as well as personal needs in a separate space. So ClickUp has just been really instrumental in helping me to streamline and get everything organized for clients as we're working together one-on-one. So if you are looking for a video that's going to go in depth about like how exactly to use ClickUp or go over in depth on the features of ClickUp, this is not the video for you. There are plenty of other videos out there that will go through the specifics of ClickUp. But if you are already using it and you're looking at it and you're like, I just want a more simplified way of using it, then definitely continue to watch. So I use ClickUp in a more simplified and streamlined way. I don't use all of the features, especially when it comes to clients. I don't use any of like the custom statuses that you can have. I just want clients to be able to come into their project space, click off on a task, and have it done and complete. So we are looking at a template that I have for the experience that I offer. And I do like one of the features of ClickUp where I can have like a privated list inside of a space that only I can see. And so I have it for onboarding and offboarding, and it's just particular notes to me about what I need to do to prepare and offboard clients for their experience. And so I love that because it just minimizes what they see that is not really important to them. And it just keeps us focused on what the important elements of the project are while we're working together. And so I want to go over just how I have it laid out. So the onboarding is only viewable to me. The client doesn't see it. But as we go into other areas, other sections, like we have the welcome section, I like to include a welcome section for clients instead of just giving them a welcome packet that they have to dig through their email to find. I include it here inside of ClickUp, and it includes like a how to use ClickUp video that is customized to them so that they know exactly what to do once they have, signed into their account. Payment information, office hours, how to provide constructive feedback. And then also they have an FAQ section that answers just commonly asked questions that they might have throughout the process that they can quickly reference. And then we go into their pre-work, any work that needs to happen before we actually dive into their project. They'll have a list of things that they need to complete. And then we go into their strategy. So we set up a strategy session. We talk about their business, come up with their concepts, and go over feedback. And then each phase is broken down according to what we're working on. So if we're doing branding, so we'll go into the branding phase, design, and then we go into development, and then also the execution or launch phase. And then they'll go into their offboarding phase. And so everything is broken down into sections. And over here, I'll have specific things assigned to them, or if we're working with multiple people, I'll have specific things assigned to those various people. I also like to use the start date feature so that we can see what timeline we're on, and then any particular due dates that need to be assigned are assigned here so that they know what to expect, as well as they'll receive notification that they have something coming up, especially as their world is busy. I like that I don't have to constantly send out an email or something like that for something that is coming up. They get the notification, they take care of it, and we'll move on to the next phase of their project. And so it just keeps everything nice and organized. When they have particular tasks, I just come in here and I'll leave a note in the description of what needs to happen. If they need to schedule a call, they'll have a link to schedule a call. If they need to leave a comment, they can comment specifically on that task. If anything that they have a comment about does not pertain to anything within this list, I also enable a general chat option, which they can click on up top. And this just allows them to start a conversation, to start a chat, and we can talk about things without them having to email me and me dig through an email to find communication. It is all kept within this one project space. So it just keeps everything streamlined. I don't have any of the fancy enabled features on, such as custom statuses. I just want them to be able to click off and close on things. And then if there's anything specific that's really important, they just actually click on the actual task itself and they'll be able to read the specifics in their description. I do advise them to use the desktop version for the most part, just because mobile for ClickUp right now is in a lot of development and testing. And so it's not the best user experience. So I encourage them to use the desktop version. And then also, one of the features that I do adore is when we get to the mock-up phase of their homepage, I like to include an actual PDF inside of here. And then I like one of the features of ClickUp, which is fairly new, is that they can actually comment on exact areas of the actual mock-up. So then I can come in and, respond, check off that it's been resolved and all kinds of things. So it just keeps everything streamlined in one space. I don't have to, have them comment in, for example, Adobe XD or InVision or anything like that. They can just comment right here inside of ClickUp and see everything, and everyone is notified. So this is how I use ClickUp for client projects. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comment section. And I'll also include a referral link to ClickUp in the description that you can check out and sign up for your account. I highly recommend it for any creative, whether it's just you or if you have a team of other people. ClickUp is so expansive. You can just do so much with it. Don't let it overwhelm you. You don't have to use every single feature. You can keep it simple and you can keep it streamlined, and you can also make it so that clients aren't overwhelmed once they get into their project space. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, definitely leave a comment, hit the like button and subscribe, and I will check you guys out in our next video.